lot of people are asking about the impact of President Ashraf Ghani's latest visit to Islamabad that came about after more than 4 years. I would say that this visit is an important landmark in the bilateral relations in many respects. If we want to contextualize, then we have to say that on June 23rd, at least 18 prominent influential Afghans got together at Murray near Islamabad for consultations on the country's future. They included former Prime Minister Gulbuddin Hikmatyar, former National Security Advisor Hani Fatmar, Ustad Muhakkik, Kanuni, and the Member of Parliament Ms. Fawzia Kofi. So they are the real political elite. I would say that this has been a very important development because with this, President Ghani set aside his personal rancor against Pakistan, his personal acrimony vis-a-vis Pakistan's relations with Taliban. He set it aside, decided to come over and discuss with the Pakistani leaders, all important stakeholders, as to what role can Pakistan play in the Afghan peace process, as well as how can the relationship be reset. We also have to keep in mind that within a space of 5 days, first the entire opposition came to Islamabad and then the president himself. So that shows Pakistan's relevance to Afghanistan and its people. So for quite some time, particularly after both countries agreed on the Pakistan-Afghanistan Action Plan for Peace and Solidarity, which is called the APAPS, but thereafter there was no movement at all. A lot of Afghans, including President Ghani, held the APAPS hostage to their personal dislike and personal aversion to Pakistan's role that it played in the US-Taliban talks at Doha. So by coming over to Islamabad, all these leaders essentially acknowledged Pakistan's relevance to the Afghan peace process. The process under APAPS began when Deputy Foreign Minister Idris Zaman visited Islamabad on June 10th and now followed by President Ghani. So as a whole, the visit should hopefully generate a new momentum. It's a new chapter, and according to Shah Mahmood Qureshi, Pakistan's foreign minister, this offers an opportunity to turn the relationship into a watershed moment. One also have to keep in mind the external influences that cast their shadow on the Pakistan-Afghanistan relationship, and particularly in view of what the American Foreign Secretary Mike Pompeo has been saying in recent days. He has hinted that the Americans may not withdraw from Afghanistan at all in the next 3-4 months. And if that happens, that will create another alarming situation, not only for Afghanistan, but for Pakistan and the rest of the country. It will again probably trigger more animosity, more tensions. So a lot depends on how the US-Taliban talks proceed, because after all sides, including Pakistan and the United States, are trying for an intra-Afghan dialogue. That means Kabul and the Taliban, whether Taliban eventually agree to talk to President Ghani or parts of the national unity government, that probably will become clear in the next few months.